about the reasons why we're remembering the First World War, and in particular why this year, when it's the centenary, 100 years since the First World War began. And children in Mr. Chalmers' class and Mr. Carter's class wrote some poetry just before half-term. And these poems were of a very, very high standard. I was so impressed. There were some beautiful thoughts and words, very, very thoughtful poems written indeed. I'd have loved for you to be able to hear them all. We're just going to hear a selection now. When they finish, we're then going to hear the choir, and I want to introduce them now because I want us to be able to go straight from our readings into the choir. And I just want to say today, I've been keeping this a secret to tell you today, that we are relaunching ourselves with a new name. Paige, would you like to tell everybody what we are now going to be known as, and there's a word in front of that? Singing stars. It's so new, we're still remembering what it's called.
Singing stars.
Stand and singing stars. I asked the choir to give me ideas and suggestions for what they wanted to be known as. So we sort of put a mixture together. Stand and singing stars we're going to be known as from now on. Singing stars for short. And straight after the readings, they're going to be singing another lovely song, which will be new to you, called Remember. Okay. The readers stand up, please.
I think it is important to remember because we should honour the people who died, we should remember our ancestors, and we should make sure they don't get forgotten.
You should remember your family who died in the war. We should respect other people and respect the horses risking them.
I think it is important to remember because we should remember the people who died, we should learn from the past, everyone should live in peace.
Remember the 11th of November, remember Armistice Day. Remember the soldiers who fought, remember they left us with naught. Remember they gave their lives, remember the tanks they drive. Remember they gave us life, remember the reason we fight. Remember the 11th of November, remember Armistice Day.
Remember all the people that have died. Each of them sacrificed their life for us. Many of them died for their family. Each of them are special to us. Minutes of our lives, but the work very hard. Each of them may they live in our memory. Remember all of them.
Remember all those people.
Each of everyone.
Many died.
Each of them are special.
Minutes of silence have been marked.
Be good at your duty.
Every one of them is remembered.
Remember.
Remember the soldiers who had to go to war, ever so brave, and now they're honoured for their courage. Members of family in pain. The end of war is what they tried to do. Members of the army who survived in relief. Brave soldiers marching into battle. The end of war eventually brought peace. Remember them.
Remember the 11th of November, the people who fought in the war. Never forget them, they changed our lives. We could have never been here before. Remember the 11th of November, they gave their lives for us. There is only them to thank. Remember the 11th of November, we owe them a great thank you. Never forget the people who fought, they saved us and the world. Remember.
Red poppies grew on land so rough. Every soul that tried, millions of them died. Every little thing it did for us brought peace to our world. England is now safe. Remember all of them. Poppies help us remember our ancestors' lives. Past made our life better. Positive they tried to say. You must remember.
Remember the people who died for us, each of them is special. Minutes of silence endure it all, many lost their precious lives. Be faithful to your duty, everyone was courageous. Remember the 11th of November, all of them have a special place in our memories, none of us shall forget. Celebrate their lives, everyone changed our lives.
Thank you, Regis. Would you like to just go to the side there? Thank you.
well done, Standard Singing Stars. Absolutely beautiful song. Absolutely super. And but sung so well. Absolutely lovely. And the thoughts as well. Where did the Remember come from? Where did you get that idea of using like the Guy Fawkes thing to do the poems from? Whose idea was that?
We actually started with the word remember. It started off as an acrostics poem, but it developed from that. Liberty took it off from remember actually.
Very good. Really, really super. Really super. So anyway, if you want to help with the Poppy Appeal, remember on Monday, you can start to bring some coins in. You can either have a poppy or you can have one of the new things if you want to. And on Tuesday, of course, it is actually going to be the poppy itself, the actual Remembrance Day.
where we'll take our copies out